Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown. One of the most exciting things about Christmas, of course, are the Christmas decorations, and specifically, in this case, the Christmas tree ornaments. And I think this is one of the most interesting and unique ornaments from Hallmark this year in their keepsake line. This is the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon Syrax Ornament. Syrax, of course, is the dragon of Princess Rhaenyra on this prequel series. She named her after a Valyrian goddess, and obviously you're going to see this dragon over a period of time as the show jumps forward at one point during the first season. And I think if you like dragons, that this prequel series is going to be infinitely more interesting, because they're not only central to the story, but there are more of them, and their behavior is more complex than it is in the original Game of Thrones. I think it goes almost without saying that a video game of dragon riders from this series is certainly merited at this point. The packaging here, I would say it's a little disappointing, or maybe quite disappointing, if not for the fact that it's the standard Hallmark packaging. They have their aesthetic, which is sort of that their brand supersedes whatever the particular franchise they're dealing with, so you're going to get overwhelmed with this red box and the Hallmark logo, and then the plain white background. You know, there's no heroic scene of Rhaenyra riding her into battle. You just get this, here it is, white background. You do have the logo here, and then down at the bottom, Syrax House of the Dragon. That's about all they're going to tell you there. And, you know, keepsake, red, and here on the back they're really talking about the artist who created this ornament, sculpted it, but they're not telling you about the dragon or anything. Made in China. And the only other interesting thing to me is here on the bottom you have the HBO logo. Certainly a lot of nostalgia there. But plain packaging, I have to say. So let's go ahead and get her out of this plain packaging. Here it is out of the box, but in the internal packaging. And I have to say, I like the fact that they put it in this molded plastic rather than all that tissue paper that you can never get that to go back into the box properly for storage, whereas this will easily slip back into the box again when it's time to put it away. Okay, so here she is out of the package entirely. And the first thing that you notice when you take it out is that, unlike what you'd expect, these large wings are made out of more of a rubbery material. You might be expecting them to be a hard plastic, like the body or like most of the Hallmark ornaments. Usually they're either metal or plastic, but I've never had every single ornament, so I can't tell you if this is the first time they've ever used a rubber-like material. And you can see there's just an incredible amount of detail on the body itself. And then you have the tail going down at the bottom and sort of curving forward. This is obviously an in-flight moment. And the other thing besides the detail that's impressive about this is simply the scale of it. It's quite a large ornament, and As we've seen, it comes in a larger box than the typical Hallmark ornament. And just turn this around to get a shot from the back here. Look at all this incredible detail that you have, and then the attempt to give some texture to the wings. You just zoom in there on the face, see the yellow eye, the facial expression, fairly muted expression compared to some that she might have. Did I just see a dragon fly past the window? I'm certainly very impressed with the detail, and when it's in the context of hanging from the tree, it's going to be an impressive dragon flight. What would I recommend to improve this? I mean, besides the fact that I hope this will be the first of many dragon ornaments going forward, or other ornaments from this franchise, so to speak, but I would say, first of all, I think the most obvious is, where is the sound? I think most people would like to be able to push a button and maybe get light up eyes. I realize they can't make fire come out, but at least we can have the sounds, voices, sounds, the voice of whoever's riding it. And of course that might have added something if Rhaenyra was actually on the dragon. This obviously makes it a little more inexpensive, but maybe have the dragon riders on there, and certainly sound and light animation may be a bit too much to expect, although I think they probably could make the wings flap. So I think overall, with those possible improvements in mind, I think this is a great ornament. The price was, I still think all the Hallmark ornaments are overpriced now, but this is fairly reasonable. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4 stars out of 5. I would highly recommend this if you're a fan not only of House of the Dragon, but just if you're a fan of dragons in general. This is a great dragon ornament for your tree. So I hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time on this Christmas countdown. Bye, everybody.